Bitter Blood Series, Cursed, Chapter 4, Poisoned Vampire. Back at his mansion, Anthony went into his library to study the parchment about Alexandria and the pact in discussion. As any demonic pact, it was written in blood. Blood of Alexandria. He opened the parchment. Intense sorrow emanated from it. This was Alexandria's feelings when the pact was written. Sorrow. And it's genuine. You bloody bitch and whore. Someone made you feel sorrow. That's a man I need a handshake with. He was the thorn of your life. Ha ha. At least you felt that. Checked something from my list of to-dos to you soon. An intense scream in the house caused him to pause reading. It came from Adria's room. He stormed there to find her. Black lines under skin that looked like snakes wriggled, causing her to shake. "What's this? What's happening?" screamed, crying for Adria that was her normal self, not understanding anything of it. Sir Anthony grabbed her hands. "Stay still! Stop crying!" His fangs bit his own wrist and gave blood for her to drink. "No! You crazy monster!" yelled Adria, backing off in the bed, shaking with all her limbs. "Do as I tell you to if you want this to stop," replied Anthony on a serious tone. He knew what was causing the black lines. Alcazar was approaching. His own blood would divert the demon away. She would not be sensed there. Seymour forced her to drink his blood, but it was too late. Alcazar smashed the front door and entered the premises. "Where is my little lamb?" he growled, bouncing the floor with each step he took. "Hiding in a vampire's shelter? Come here, we have no time to lose. Full moon is approaching in 2 days, and we need to prepare the ritual." "Stay here and don't move. If you want to go with him, go ahead. If not, listen to me. Got it?" whispered Sir Anthony to a shaken Adria, who was now free of the strange black wriggles on her body. "Yes. No, don't leave me here alone. Please, I'm scared," cried Adria when she realized the vampire wanted to go and confront the demon. She grabbed with her 2 hands Anthony's left arm. Anthony hushed her with his index finger on her lips. "He can hear us," murmured at Adria, and went to meet Alcazar, leaving her fidgeting in the room. Sir Anthony took his usual noble pose and showed himself in front of Alcazar. "Oh my! And for what occasion do I owe this honor, Alcazar? I rarely get to meet you. Welcome to my home, though it's a bit rude to enter in uninvited into someone else's place," greeted Anthony the demon with a grin on his face. "Seymour!" screamed Alcazar when seeing Anthony. "What are you doing here? I could sense the vampire, but never could have thought it was you. You dare to mock me again? I'm going to crush you this time," said the demon, and attempted to grab the vampire's chest to pull his heart out. "I do have so many friends. It seems that you are one of them. You will have the nudge to play with me first," replied Anthony while disappearing and appearing behind the demon. "You are playing tricks on me as always, Seymour. You sucked all those demons that possess the witches, and now you think you are powerful? Those are low demons, you bastard! I am Alcazar, the greatest demon of all times." Alcazar hurled the black energy in Anthony's direction to bowl him over. The truth was that Alcazar had no time for the bloodsucker. He wanted Alexandria to perform the ritual as quickly as possible. Much had to be done, and Adria needed to be willing to do it. As a human, Adria had the divine blessing to make a choice. If she did not agree with, things would become complicated for Alcazar. To make her perform the ritual, the demon had to make Alexandria resurface so that the signed pact to be valid. The great witch Alexandria was the only one who knew all the steps of the ritual. It was one thing that Alexandria kept for herself as an advantage against Alcazar, in case he wanted to kill her and take her blood. It wasn't random she was called the High Priestess. The bloodsucker guarded himself against Alcazar's blow and lashed him back with an energetic chain, trying to secure him and send him back to Hariri with a return spell. Demon! I have to send you back. Your unauthorized departure left many demon fellows in grievance, and some of your minions were slashed because of you. You know how loved you are there. They are crying and missing you already, said Seymour in a scornful manner while pulling the demon out with the chain. The demon was 2 feet high and broad as a bull. His skin was blackish with dark green symbols on his abdomen, arms, and forehead. On his head, 2 horns with silvery top, and in between he had a greenish symbol that would look like a crown. The eyes were bloody with a jadish aura. His arms were thick with strong muscles and had human-like hands, but big like wrestling fighters. Alcazar's lower body was human too, but sturdy. On his wrists, golden bracelets with amber stones would complete the high-level status he had as a demon. Alcazar had long, strong, pointy black nails and sharp like a knife. When he was pulled by the bloodsucker, the demon stuck his nails in Anthony's liver zone. Alcazar's nails had poison in contact with supernatural creatures' blood. For the first time in 173 years, Anthony Seymour felt pain and lava through his veins. The demon didn't retract his nails from Seymour, as he wanted him to feel the excruciating pain some more before the final blow. How does it feel, bloodsucker? Feeling hot? Ha ha! Don't worry, you will not be set on fire. It's my poison for you. It will take a few days of screaming before dying. You know I like it slow and painful. You will be eaten inside out by the poison, and it will take some time, as you are such a stud. Alcazar was jubilating, seeing Anthony in pain and contracting in his hand with his entire body. His neck was so clutched that he could barely speak. A pressure in his throat that was burning wouldn't let him speak, but his moans were so intense that they could be heard inside the mansion. Alcazar approached his left ear and whispered, "The moment my nails leave your body, you are doomed. You are a poisoned vampire," said Alcazar with a sort of triumph in his voice. He got his nails out of the bloodsucker's body. The vampire collapsed in front of him, screaming under the inflicted pain that was devouring him, as per the demon's words. Inside the room alone, Adria's hands were shaking. Her eyes were watery with blood. She went into hiding in a dark corner in the room. She could hear the voices and the rumble from the other room. The house rumbled as if thunders were crashing inside it. Why am I going through this? Who are these people? Why am I involved in this? How do they know me? I'm just a simple person. What do they want from me? I didn't do anything to be here. Why? Protested Adria silently while beating her nails from her left hand and embracing her legs tied to her chest with her right hand in a back and forth swing. Anthony's screams and moans interrupted her thoughts. Those sounds cut Adria's chest like a sword. Her swing stopped. Somehow, she knew it came from him and not from the other demon. Her tears didn't pour anymore. She jumped on her feet and pressed her chest with a strong intensity. Her stopped heart was now booming like crazy, almost going out of her chest. The blood rush she felt in her veins reached her brain, and she flashed back in her previous life, where she was Great Witch and High Priestess Alexandria. To be continued. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the 4th chapter of the story. Any comments will be most welcomed and appreciated. Expect next Saturday to have the following chapter as a new episode. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more. I welcome you on my website to read my stories, interviews, and other articles. My website is www.understand.com. Follow me on social media. You will find all the links in the description box below the video. See you in my next video. Bye!